He laughed. Not a nervous chuckle, not the kind that hides guilt, no. A cruel, hollow sound that echoed through the house I built for him. "Wow," he said, tossing the memory book onto the table like it was trash. "You really are useless." He zipped his suitcase, the one I bought him for our anniversary, and turned away. His phone lit up with her name, Sophie, 20 years old, bright and stupid with youth. He didn't see my fingers graze the spine of the book as I took it back. Didn't hear my whisper, "Thank you." We met when I was 25. He was older, charming in the way dangerous men are, sharp suits, softer lies. He'd said I made him feel grounded, said I was his calm in the storm. I believed him. We built everything together, the house, the business, the illusion. Every photo I glued into that book was a piece of me, smiles, trips, anniversaries. The kind of love you think will last because you built it with your hands. Then one day, he stopped looking at me when I spoke. At first I thought it was stress. Then I noticed the phone always faced down, the late nights, the cologne that wasn't his, and finally, her. A message meant for her sent to me by mistake. Can't wait to be free of her. Her. That was me. The wife. The stepping stone. I didn't cry. I didn't throw things or beg. I just sat there, letting the silence fill the room until it felt solid. Then I started to plan. He thought he was clever, funneling money into a new account. He thought I was too naive to notice. But I built our business from scratch. I knew every password, every loophole, every person he trusted. While he slept beside me, I moved funds, quietly, legally, perfectly. Every cent that was truly mine, tied to my labor, my designs, my name, was secured. The rest, the parts he thought he'd stolen, I left in place. But I marked them, tracing them to the offshore accounts he thought I didn't know about. He'd used me as a cover for years. I made sure that when the time came, those same accounts would lead investigators right back to him. The memory book came later, handmade, heavy. Each page looked innocent, old photographs, love letters, ticket stubs. But hidden between the layers of the binding, pressed flat and sealed with glue, were USB drives. Each one containing bank statements, correspondence, voice recordings. Proof of every crime, every betrayal. It took weeks to make, every detail perfect, every page a mask for what lay underneath. When I handed it to him, I knew exactly what he'd do. Mock me, belittle me, walk out with the confidence of a man who thinks he's won. He left that night with his mistress, driving toward the little apartment he'd rented under a fake name. I waited 24 hours, then made a single phone call to a contact I'd cultivated quietly over months. Financial Crimes Division. They raided his company within days, found the evidence, the funds, the hidden transfers, the falsified documents. The book had been placed neatly in his study, right where he'd dropped it. When the investigators opened it, they found everything. And his fingerprints, of course, were all over it. He called me once from the station. "You set me up," he spat, voice shaking with the first real fear I'd ever heard in it. "No," I said softly. "You set yourself up. I just kept the receipts." He screamed something after that, but I hung up. Sophie disappeared soon after. I heard she sold her story to a tabloid, claimed she never knew. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she was just another casualty of his ego. I didn't care. I sold the house, moved into a smaller place by the water. I keep the real version of the memory book in a drawer. Same photos, same letters, but no secrets this time. Just reminders of who I used to be and who I became. People think revenge is loud, explosive, dramatic. They're wrong. Revenge is quiet. It's the stillness before dawn, the silence after laughter. It's the moment a man realizes the walls he built were actually a cage, brick by brick, crafted by the woman he underestimated. Sometimes I open the window at night and imagine him in his cell, pacing, wondering when I started to plan it. The truth is, it began the moment he stopped seeing me. That was his first mistake. His last was thinking I'd stay small. So when he laughed in my face that night, I wasn't breaking. I was sealing the final page. And when I whispered, "Thank you," I meant it. Because in that moment, he gave me everything I needed to destroy him.